very delayed because we didn't get off the shopping, but Mark is back with the shopping and we are going to attempt to make a healthy macaroni cheese. But, one of the ingredients in the macaroni cheese, one of my children hates. So we're going to try and disguise it and see if they eat it, okay? And that is this. Not going to say it because they'll hear me and then they'll refuse to even try it, okay? So we're going to use this and try and create a healthy macaroni cheese. So for this recipe you need a couple of these. Some macaroni, some lighter soft cheese. We've gone for some vegetarian sausages, but you might want to use reduced fat normal ones. Onion granules, garlic granules, some mustard, some reduced fat mature cheese, and some cherry tomatoes. We're only putting, they're tomatoes. We're only putting tomatoes on half of them because some of the kids don't like tomatoes and there's no point in even trying to make them eat them. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is wrap the sausages in the air fryer and turn the water on to boil for the macaroni and the... So, upon closer inspection of said thing that I'm not allowed to say because the kids don't like it, they are really tiny and I'm a bit concerned that there's not going to be enough. So, I'm going to add one of these little sausages too. Hopefully, it's one of those trust the process things. I'm not sure I trust the process myself, but we're going to give it a go. Believe it or not, this and these that I can't talk about are going to make the cheese sauce for the macaroni instead of how you would normally make it with flour, butter, milk, cheese, that kind of thing. This is what makes it a healthy mac and cheese. This is going to make your cheese sauce base. We'll see. Right, so I've got the sausages in the air fryer and broccoli boiling. The water's boiling ready for the macaroni and I'm just going to halve the cherry tomatoes ready, and they're going to also go in the air fryer just to like grill them for a bit because they are going into the mac and cheese. But like I said, they are only going into half of them because half the kids don't like tomatoes, and if I put them in their mac and cheese it's game over before I start. But they're a good way of bulking it up and adding a bit of goodness into the ones that do like tomatoes. So we're going to just air fry these and make them a little bit cooked, ready to go in to the mac and cheese. I'm not sure if this is going to work. So the idea is that you blend the vegetables down to like a puree. Mix in the soft cheese and all the herbs and stuff. Then add your cheese and melt it all down. Mix it in with your mac. Put it in your dish. I'm adding sausages and tomatoes. And then you put it in the oven to go brown. But the sauce bit's the bit I'm a bit dubious about. Right now we're just waiting for the veg to cook and then we can crack on with the rest. Just preheated the oven to 200 because I cook everything on 200. The macaroni is cooked, so I'm going to drain that now and just run the tap for it to get some of the starch off while we wait for everything else to cook to stop it sticking together. Not that it matters, usually it still sticks together anyway, and it's going to be mixed and it, yeah. The squalages are now cooked. They are vegetarian ones, which is why they may not look like your sausages. We just prefer vegetarian sausages because I'm weird. I'm not even vegetarian, I just prefer vegetarian sausages. I'm just going to slice these up now, ready to be mixed in with the macaroni. Okay, this bit is finally cooked and it's time to see if the weird thing actually works or whether it's a myth or what. Here we go. Right, it's ready. So what we're going to do is we are going to put it in the blender and blitz it into a puree, okay? Nothing else in it right now, just the veg. And we're going to put it into the whizzer and whiz it into a puree. So it's looking like this. I'm going to do the rest of it and then I'll show you what we do with it after that. Quick tip, if it's looking a bit thick, put a little bit of water in. I did have to put a bit of water in. Right, so it's all blended and it should look like this. Now we're going to make the actual cheese sauce. So first we need a half a teaspoon of onion granules, half a teaspoon of garlic granules, half a teaspoon of mustard. I've gone for whole grain mustard, but you can use whatever mustard you like. Then we have a whole tub of light soft cheese. We've got the cheap stuff, but you can use whatever you want. You can use Philadelphia or whatever you fancy. Okay? And we're going to mix all that together like so. And we're going to add in half of the grated mature cheese. Leave some to sprinkle on the top when it's time. Alright? Then we're going to put this back on the heat, mix it all together until all the cheese and everything is mixed in and it's all melted. Upon tasting said sauce, it is nice and it does taste creamy and it does taste cheesy, but I feel like it needs more cheese, so I'm going to add some more cheese to it. All the cheese is now melted. There's my extra cheese that I had to get. And I have tasted it and it actually tastes good. So the experiment works. I'm impressed. So the next thing I'm going to do is mix in the squalages.
You've got a lot of fibre in there.
Mix in the squalage. It's very good for you.
With the broccoli.
It's full of veg.
Yeah.
Don't say what the veg is in case they hear you.
Oh yeah.
You silly boy. We're going to mix in the squalages. And then we're going to mix in the macaroni. Yummy. The good news is I've starved the kids all day, so they'll eat it anyway because they're hungry. Come on, Mac. Go in. Go in without going everywhere. That would be wonderful if you could do that for me. There is a lot here. Like, I don't know how many people I think I'm feeding, but that is a lot. Right. And we're going to give that all a very big,
kids are greedy anyway.
big mix. I'm hoping they ask for seconds, because that's a sign of a good meal if they ask for seconds. We're going to just mix that all together. Give me a second. So the people that are not having tomatoes, we're going to start putting theirs in the dishes, making sure they've got a bit of squalage in there. So the ones without tomatoes look like this. And I'm going to sprinkle cheese and whack them in the oven. I forgot to start the video again because I'm live at the same time. I've added the tomatoes now for the ones that like the tomato. I'm now just dishing these ones up. Ready to go into the oven, where we're going to sprinkle them with cheese, pop them in the oven, put them in there until the cheese is all crispy, and we will serve them with some salad. Just sprinkle it all with cheese. Now the secret here is to put loads of cheese on so they don't notice it's green until they've started eating it. Oh yeah. I've made a little side salad to put with the mac and cheese, and it's time for it to come out of the oven. We are done, and we've got a little bit of parsley that I chopped up just to make it look all chefy and pretty. But here we go. Here is the healthy mac and cheese with a side salad. Let me know if you try it, and if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more, pop me a little follow. I have a little goal to hit 30k by my birthday, which is in 6 weeks. So if you enjoy it, share it. Let me know if you try it. Let me know what you think of the healthy mac and cheese. We're going to go and eat it now. Cool, that was hard work doing that on a live and making it at the same time.